Okay, in this video I'm showing instructions for replacing the screen on a Dell Latitude 5580. You can see this screen is completely damaged. I have a new screen from laptopscreens.com. Tools that I need for this job are a plastic spudger, some scissors to cut the tape, and some 2mm double-sided screen repair tape that I bought on Amazon. I've already applied tape to 3 of the sides. I'm going to put tape on the last edge for demonstration. And I'm just looking to get it as close to the edge of the screen as possible. Tack it down a little bit. I'm going to use the plastic spudger to make sure it's adhered. Okay, now that the tape is installed on all 4 sides, set that off to the side and use the spudger just to take the bezel off the side of the screen. I've already opened this screen up so that I can check the part number, and I just snapped it back together. There will be adhesive underneath the bezel that you'll have to work free. Just work slowly and around the screen, pop the bezel up. Once you can get fingers under it, you can start to pop it out of the plastic brackets, and you're just going to want to carefully go around the entire screen and pop it up, again digging through to get the adhesive removed, which is a little bit easier here because it's very much weakened from when I did it to get the part number. I'm going to take the rest of the bezel off. Okay, I've worked my way around. I'm going to pause the video to get the bezel all the way free. And now the bezel is off. I'll set that aside. At this point, there are 4 2x3mm screws that need to be taken off. So one additional tool that I didn't mention in the opening is that you will need a small Phillips screwdriver to take these out. Once those are removed, the screen can be easily lifted out of the chassis. Been laid down to get access to the attachment cable. There's some tape here that needs to be pulled up. Try to pull all the tape out of the way. And the cable is fairly easily removed by pulling up the swing arm and then pulling the cable off of the connector. So to make this clear, there's the swing arm that attaches it. This is the cable attachment, and that's the tape. At this point, the screen is completely free of the chassis and ready to be discarded. Now I have the new screen. I haven't peeled the top of the double-sided tape off yet. Okay, so now we just want to work the cable into the socket, and then close the bracket arm over the connector and push the tape back onto the back of the screen, and the screen is connected and ready to lay back into the chassis. Okay, so at this point we should be able to test the screen. And looks like it's powered up perfectly. Okay, so reinstall the .2mm screws. Scratch that screen. I'm going to pause this while I put the screws back in. Okay, so now that I've placed in all of the screws, I'll have to have you watch me struggle with that. I'll tighten them all up. And the screen is installed. Last preparation is to remove the guard on the tape all the way around the screen, just like that. Exposing the adhesive for the bezel. Okay. And we're ready to complete the installation. Just place the bezel back in position and re-snap back onto the frame, and the adhesive tape will lock the edges of the bezel down into place. That should complete the installation. Thank you for watching my video.